That's tied for 7th all time for the Pride. So teams lining up, and we are just about set to go in this one. The Long Island Rivalry 2021 is underway. Stony Brook. And we'll get back underway. And it's the Pride getting the ball this time. Brian Herber.
Stony Brook, they fought it off and got a well-earned goal.
200 points for Ryan Tierney in his career. And it's tied at 1 as we get back underway. But we have a penalty to be called.
Extra bodies into the lane without screening Gates to block these balls away.
We'll get back underway here. 9:13 to go in the first quarter. Stony Brook 2, Hofstra 1 here at James M. Stewart Stadium at Hofstra University. Pride trying to get possession off the draw. Dominic Pryor is able to do that, and he'll start upfield on the far sideline.
Doing a little bit. Brian Herber here. He had a rough time against the Stony Brook Seawolves on faceoffs last season. He's struggling again today. And as soon as he does, as I put the announcer's reverse curse on him, he wins that faceoff in Hofstra's atmosphere. You've got to get these goalies active. Matt Gates has been fantastic for the Pride. Palma doesn't have a save. Force him to make these saves. He hasn't yet. Capitalize.
And the Pride forcing Palma to go left to right on that one. Tierney from one sideline to the other, and then the pass to the middle. And some great passing from the Pride. And they got the ball in the offensive end once again. Now it's loose. And Stony Brook will take it back out. Cassidy, the big defenseman, trying to keep it. And he gets slashed. He gets
stop that. You can't leave him that open, that close to Gates, even as Gates has played out of his mind so far.
So Tom Hong gets behind the Hofstra defense. Ties this game at 3. That's his first goal.
Got to find a way to stop it here.
So 2 goals in 32 seconds for Stony Brook. And the Seawolves now leading this game 4-3. And now the Seawolves trying to pick it up off the draw. No possession yet. And now Stony Brook will get it. But a lot of slashing, a lot of banging bodies. And the Pride, with a lot of work, get the ball back. Still a lot of banging bodies on the far side of the field. And Stony Brook has the ball again.
Seems like the referees are going to let him play. There's been a couple of questionable stick working instances there. Looks like it's going to kind of
low to high from James Philbin, forcing Palma to turn 180 degrees all the way around, and by the time he did that, Riley Forte was already in his shooting motion, wide open at the top and right in the middle. And now we'll have another face-off. 5-4 Pride. A big hit by Stony Brook.
Dozens of ways to attack, but by forcing it on the fly, you risk that turnover, and we've seen a counterattack goal or two here from Hofstra.
Justin Linsky, 2 goals and an assist for the Pride in that first quarter.
It's an attack straight from face-off to behind the net. Concannon takes it.
That soft spot in the middle of the Hofstra defense. And Matt Cates made an unbelievable stop on the first attempt, but they got back to the middle again. And the Seawolves tie things back up at 6 with 13-14 to go in the second. Alex Concannon with some celebrations after their goals, and the Pride up 7-6 against their rival Stony Brook Seawolves. As Hofstra gets the ball off the draw, a great deep pass from Dylan Palinetti from about midfield on the far sideline, near the far sideline. And it was a dot right to Corey Vangenhoven, who had an easy opportunity right in front of Gates, and he did not miss. Pride have possession right now, but a slash going to go all the way around the goal, but instead he takes a shot from a bad angle, and he's able to beat Palma over the shoulder and give Hofstra back the lead. What a play by Ryan Tierney, who's had a big day, another big day in a long and successful career.
We are going to have a good old-fashioned shootout of a game today, Will.
There is 6:19 to go in this first half, and the Pride leading 9-7 against the Stony Brook Seawolves. These two rivals, not in the same conference, but they try and control the island, Long Island, and it's been a fun one so far. as Stony Brook trying to set up the offense. Ball loose in the Hofstra end, still loose, pops up in the air, comes right down. Oh, what a save by Matt Vangenhoven's second of the game. He and Hahn both have 2 tallies for the Seawolves, and they're looking for more as Stony Brook
have
comes
to stop it as soon as possible.
2 goals in 15 seconds for the Seawolves. This game is quickly tied back up, and the faceoff goes to Hofstra. Pride working it upfield, and Ryan Tierney standing near the near side.
Early. If Stony Brook goes in up by 2, 3, 4 goals, it's going to be almost impossible for Hofstra to get back up. We've seen Stony Brook just put together scoring runs like no other team. Tried to force the pass to Ryan Tierney. It goes the other direction, and now it's in the back of your net. Spread the ball around again. We saw it very, very, very well executed by Hofstra in the first quarter. In the second quarter, they've been a little bit too much on Ryan Tierney. Try and get it to some of these midfielders who can shoot just as well as he can. Make sure you use it.
Patterson and Conlon ready for the face-off, and we are underway in the second half. And it's a 1-goal game, and I think this could be a good opportunity for the Pride. Get right back in it as they win the face-off, and they have possession with no one near him, and he had an opportunity to make a move and score. He makes absolutely no mistake. 12:35 to go in this third quarter. We are tied back up, and the Pride will get the ball in this third quarter. Seawolves restore their 1-goal lead, and it's kicked out of the face-off by Chase Patterson, and that will give Hofstra possession for the face-off. Seawolves once again with a 2-goal lead in this second half. Comes back towards Hofstra territory. You got a bunch of players fighting for position, fighting for the ball. It's still loose near the Hofstra sideline. And right by the Hofstra bench, it goes out of play. And it will be Stony Brook.
Of last year's game, and now we're sitting at that with 4.5 to go here in the third quarter.
Junior defender Tom Ford very vocal in the huddle after that goal. A shot pulling themselves back within 2. And still 3:30 to go in this third quarter. We still have an entire fourth quarter to go. And this from the bench by James Philbin. Ryan Tierney didn't even have to look at him. He knew exactly where he was and put the perfect pass right on the stick. And Philbin makes it a 1-goal game. So the Pride with getting a little bit of pushback here after falling down 3 goals.
Tierney is playing out of his mind right now, and the whole Hofstra offense has benefited from it.
Pride going left to right now. Linsky, quick shot, and that one, he has 200th point, all the way back in the first quarter, and he's moving up record list in the CAA and Hofstra history. Linsky has it again. He shoots and scores. Hofstra takes the lead back here in Hempstead.
But again, if you're Hofstra, don't get complacent. Now that you're in the lead, don't get comfortable. Push the throttle down further. Continue to score. Continue to shoot. Palma had a great third quarter. He's started struggling in the fourth. Take advantage of that.
Patterson picks up another draw. He's tackled to the field, and the ball goes out of play. It's going to be Hofstra. We're about ready to get back underway. And
you've got the momentum. You've got a 1-goal lead still, but you have to remain aware of how much talent is in the Navy Blue right now.
And off the draw, they rule it Stony Brook ball. And that's a heck of a day in his last Long Island rivalry game of his Hofstra career.
That had some steam on it. If that had missed the net, that would have been by himself in front of the net. Once again, any shot he wants there.
Rudd mobbed on the bench. That's his first career collegiate goal. Congratulations, Colton Rudd. No better stage to do it than the Long Island rivalry.
Hofstra is completely controlling play right now. They have to continue. 1 or 2 more goals, and you can start to get a little bit defensive-minded. But as of right now, we've seen Stony Brook score 4 goals in 3 minutes. There is 5.5 to go. Play your game, and don't let it get away from you. Speaking of your game, Patterson's game has been winning faceoffs. He wins another one. That's right number there. 20. All the momentum this quarter, outscoring the Seawolves 5-2, gaining a lead. They were down 14-11 at one point. They now are up 18-16. I'm going to keep saying it. Play your game if you're the Pride. Let it come to you and capitalize when it's there.
Stony Brook takes possession off the draw. Timeout left, just one on the board. Stony Brook has already used both of its timeouts. And we are underway. Patterson, another face-off win.
But again, there's nobody there to help him. He's on his own right now against two Seawolves.
He finds Forte off the 14-11 loss on the road back home at James M. Stewart Stadium. Chase Patterson gets another face-off win. He's going to run in, take it himself, but he couldn't get the shot away cleanly. 9 to go. And after that empty netter, you got to think Hofstra is going to be able to hang on. And talk about Chase Patterson as he passes that one back to Pryor off the face-off. Hofstra bench